Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whenever it is that you are tuned in to us here. I'm Kathy Richards. I'm so delighted to be with you. But they say something that, very often we just say it.
Yeah.
If you do it once and it's nice, you just
Gotta
do it
keep doing
twice.
Just keep
And
doing
if you do it twice and it's nicer, you just keep
doing
it.
I am at you.
And that's the reason why we're
And
here.
we're doing it again.
We did it. So the Expo is on again this year, Michael. Tell us what's going on.
Well, welcome to CTL, and Kathy, thanks for being here and us doing this again. So our Expo, second annual Expo, is this Saturday, and what we've done is we're bringing a lot of our suppliers in from outside. A lot of new suppliers are actually coming this trip also. We're going to be showcasing some new technological products that I think our customers would really be happy working with. We're putting product in the marketplace that should help save you a fortune when doing construction. Yeah,
wow.
help save you tons of money while building. And we want to make sure that we bring the best of what we can to the territory. So every year we're going to be increasing the persons that actually show up to this event. And now a lot of our vendors are actually reaching out to us and want to be a part of this process because it makes sense. We chose September because again, in our industry, there's a lot of shows and stuff taking place, and September is relatively slow. But September, we're in the middle of hurricane season in the islands.
But you realize that after, I think it was year before the last, we stopped considering September kind of slow. It seems to be picking up at its own tempo.
It needs to, and I'm not going to get geopolitical on this one here. But no, I think we need to really stop closing the country down for these extensive period of time and actually embrace what we have. And usually when I have friends come into the islands, I will tell them, come in September. Lots of available rooms. Only sad thing is most of the good restaurants are closed, but there's the preferred restaurants, the ones that I like anyway. And but it's a really good time to come to the islands because it's very accessible. The rates are a lot cheaper to get to the islands. Staying on islands is a heck of a lot cheaper. So we're able to actually bring our vendors in and actually get them housed and everything affordably in the islands. And I think it's a really good time. And don't let a little wind scare us. We've been on that road already.
We're in the Caribbean.
Yeah, it's gonna happen every year. We're gonna put through this mess, but we're gonna be okay. And the Expo will go on this Saturday at CTL, and I want as many people as possible to come out, especially persons that are building, persons that are renovating their homes. I want them to come out and actually see and talk to our vendors and have a conversation and see what we can actually bring forward for you. And I also want to let people understand also too that we have a special order department where we literally would order anything that you can imagine. We can find it, price it, and get it on the islands for you at reasonable numbers, very, very reasonable numbers. So, yeah, this Expo is going to be something special this year for us also.
Well, what's different from last year?
More vendors. What's different is we actually have more vendors. I'll give you an example. Where we have a company called Nedora. And Nedora does foam blocks. And I know a lot of people are starting to really get into the whole foam block building situation. Well, CTL Home Center, this building that we're in was built entirely with foam blocks nearly 10 years ago. So we're bringing in that company because we think they're actually one of the better rated block companies for building. And the process of actually putting this stuff together is so quick. And basically what you're doing is you're building a reinforced concrete building by the time you're done. And then you can finish the outsides, whether you want to plaster it, you want to put siding, you want to wrap it in stones and stuff like that, you can actually put that product on there. And the whole idea behind of it is to really build a lot quicker. If it's going to take you 2 weeks for guys to actually put the blocks up on your building, we'll probably have your building wrapped for you probably within a week and a half, 2 weeks, literally, and getting ready to put the roof on, just using the Nedora block system on there, right? So just finding new techniques and stuff like that to work with makes a heck of a difference. And I also want to let the public understand that most of the expense going to building is not necessarily material cost. It's more in labor. Labor is killing us, and guys understand it's a spin-off effect. So I got to pay, $130, $140, $150 to a mason those things are passed on to you in terms of rent. So when you have to pay $1,500 a month for a 1-bedroom or $2,500 on a 2-bedroom, it's not because people are really trying to really gouge you. It's just that it's costing them. It's costing them to build. So what you have to do is find a way to find product that's efficient, right? That's affordable, that can get you up and running as quickly as you possibly can. So our expo actually talks to that. So, you know, Nidora is one of them. We'll have Tremco, and Tremco actually produces color finishes, like plaster finishes on the building. I have one of my homes on island. It's 25 years old, and that house has actually been plastered with Tremco product.
It's been around for that long.
It's been around much longer than that, right? But what I told someone the other day was, I just painted my house after the hurricanes in 2017, right? And you know, the paint adhered really quickly because the plaster was already on the building, right? And it turned out really well. And people see the house today and go like, man, how old is the house? I'm like, 25 years. I've painted a house once, literally. And and if you want to really keep your home looking like something, you got to keep painting a house at least every 4 or 5 years, right? And painting a house is not cheap, it's expensive. So if you look at our building that we're in, if you look at the apartments across the street that we've just done, we've actually used those finishes, right, to actually finish those buildings. And I don't intend to touch those buildings for at least another 10, 15 years. All I'm going to do, if anything, is pressure wash them.
A little touch up.
I haven't even touched them up. I was only pressure washing them.
Okay, all right.
That's it, and I'm good to go, right? So it makes a heck of a difference, you know. And then there's a lot of technology in terms of, you know, fastener systems that you can actually use. We're bringing the power tool when vendors are coming, and they're bringing some new power tools and stuff to the forefront.
Makita and all of those.
Yes,
yeah.
and
they were here last year.
They were here last year, and they started our clinic for us where they would repair any Makita tools. They'll look at any Makita tools, and they would basically give you a synopsis, and they would basically clean them up and make sure that they're fully functional and ready to go. I got workmen contractors meeting me right now and going like, are these guys going to be here this weekend? I'm like, they're here.
Wow.
And they want to bring the tools in so they can actually service them, you know. So it's a service that we're offering with Makita and our other vendors also. And
I see you got some giveaway stuff going on here. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, let me just fast forward a little. To be able to accommodate the Virgin Gorda customers, what we're doing is we're doing a registration at the store in Virgin Gorda, going and ask for Paul, Trisha, and the gang up there. And we're giving out wristbands. And you register at the store, you come down on Speedies. Speedies is charging, is doing a special rate for us to come down. But what we've decided to do, once you come to CTL, which we will pick you up on the docks for free and get you here, once you get to CTL, if you spend over $100, we will literally do a $10 discount on your purchases over $100 anyway. So basically, you're going to be coming from Virgin Gorda practically for free, but you got to come to CTL. You got to shop and support at CTL for this to actually work, right? And so that's our $20 round trip on Speedy. So basically, you'll be coming to town for $10 because once you spend $100 or more, we'll give you back $10 towards, you know, we'll take $10 off your purchase.
Cost, yes.
Yeah, so you'll be coming down for like $10. So come on down and spend. But you have to go to the store and you have to register between today and Friday, right? Or they can do it on Friday.
Those of you on Virgin Gorda, go to the store on Virgin Gorda. So if I traveled over to Tortola, but by the time I get over to Virgin Gorda, they're likely to be closed because of my daily commute. Can I come by CTL here in town and register?
Of course, you can register here with us and we'll take care of you and make sure that you're covered. You know, we want to, you know, in the future, I'm pretty sure we'll probably have a mini Expo in Virgin Gorda because we're getting ready to start new construction in Virgin Gorda of a new store in Virgin Gorda.
Oh wow!
Which would actually, well, we want to expand the offering and the services to that community. That community has been so good to CTL over the years. There are things that we need to do at that store that we can't do there. So what we're doing is we're actually getting ready to start build a bigger store, and we're hoping that it'll be open at the end of 2026 or
before.
Spring of 2027, if not before, because we're going to use a lot of new technology in this store. To try and get the store up as quickly as we possibly can also.
It's going to be a model up of what we have
it's
here.
actually going to look a lot like this. We'll soon be posting pictures on our website and at the store in Virgin Gorda, so persons can see actually what's coming. That store will be literally probably three times the size of the current store. And we're actually adding a lumber yard to that store. We're adding appliances and furniture to that store, much like what we've done here. So it's pretty much a smaller version of what you're in right now in Tortola that will actually be on Virgin Gorda.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So quickly before, so we want the Virgin Gorda people to get it very clear. You don't necessarily have to be coming for the expo as per se. You coming to shop anything at a CTL.
But if you're building, I would strongly advise to really come to this event and actually see this event, and you'll spend a little bit of money with us, but we'll make it worth your while. Like
money
I said,
make money come.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly. So no, come on down. I think anyone that's building, renovating, any DIYers that like to play around and do stuff at their home and stuff like that, this will be a good venue to come. Lots of our vendors are going to be here. Ask them, question them, get to know them, and they'll walk you through the process. I've been talking to my lighting guys who are actually arriving on island on Thursday, and we're talking about technology in LED lighting, not just commercially, but also for your home use, right? Because I can tell you guys, I've changed every light bulb in my house to LED, and my light bill has literally seen the difference as a result of doing things like that. I have insulated the outside of my house with foam insulation, with panel board foam insulation, and my house stays so cool. Even in the dead of summer, my house stays extremely cool. These are different things that you can do to really upgrade your home and keep it as efficient as you possibly can and save you money in the long run. And we're also going to have, I think BVIEC is actually going to be with us, and they want to talk about solar.
Nice.
Doing solar powered, solar energy. And I think it's something that we seriously need to take a look at. It'll save you a ton of money. They just bumped my light bill up over the last month, and I wasn't very happy about that.
Consumption?
But, no, my consumption is the same. Anyway, but they're going to be here, guys, and I think it's really worthwhile to come in. Even in an existing home, I think it's worthwhile to come in and have the conversation with them, because I think the future says that we're going to move more to solar energy anyway, which would save us a ton of money, and it'll save the grid in the BVI also, and hopefully keep government from spending all this money that they're spending trying to keep upgrading our grid and things of that nature.
All right. So I think we cover it 99.9%. Just to talk a little bit about the giveaways. There are going to be giveaways. There are going to be activities, and the Bell's Cafe is going to be offering some.
So let's talk about Bell's, right?
Oh yeah.
Because I love Bell's. For those of you who don't know, Bell's is named after our mother, right? Mabel Thomas, and the reason why we did that.
You know what? Mabel was my godmother's name.
Awesome. Yeah. She must have been a heck of a woman, because my mom is an angel.
Awesome.
Right? And so we named the restaurant after her, because everybody in this community knows that my mom baked, right? Among other things. And those who had the opportunity to go to her house know that my mom cooks. So we decided, we're going to do this cafe, and we want to name it after her in honor, paying tribute to her. So that's what we did. But I would tell you right now, the best breakfast on the island, bar none, is at Bell's Cafe. And I will put anybody to the test if they want to test it. We have the best pancakes, and I travel a lot, and I'm a breakfast person. My staff will tell you that the one thing I will do, when I skip lunch, I ain't skipping breakfast, right? The best pancakes on the island, some of the best service you'll get in a restaurant. We're not perfect, guys, so when we screw things up, we fix it.
You're good enough.
Yeah, but we're awesome, and
you're good enough.
We want you to come in and take advantage on that day, and all days for that matter, and come in and visit us at Bell's, and you're in for a treat. You're in for a treat of your life. Giveaways.
I'm not going to let you off the hook without telling us what you have in the giveaway segment of this.
So every hour on the hour, our tool vendors are gifting us with all kinds of goodies that we're actually going to be giving away. So I remember last year, we actually gave away some power tools, some bags, some hats, caps, pens, did a whole bunch of stuff. So every hour on the hour, we'll be doing some drawing. And we're also going to be doing, playing some games, right? And I thought it was very funny last time, right? We have some really cool games. I might bring one of my boxes for them, because I have this game at home. You have to figure out how to open it. And if you figure out how to open it, right? We'll put something in there, maybe a discount card or something that will actually allow you to go through the store and grab discounts. And we're also doing discounts on our power tools and and other product within the store also will be actually discounting throughout the course of the day. So come on down, hang out with us, spend the day with us. You'll love it. You're gonna enjoy it. Enjoy the food at Bell's. Come in here and enjoy the service and the camaraderie that we're actually gonna have going on inside CTL also.
Awesome. So you know what to do with your Saturday this weekend. You must be out here at the Clarence Thomas Limited. It's going to be a bomb. It's going to bring the kids along if you have to walk with them.
Yes, please.
I know some parents don't like walking with kids when they come to any sale because they think that they spend more. No, but those kids are visionary. They help you to see what you can't see. All right. So I say no more, but to make sure that you put it on your calendar to be out here this Saturday. Michael, it's always a pleasure having this chatting with you.
Always my pleasure. Appreciate you.
Thank you for your time.
And I appreciate the public.
Awesome.
Thank you, guys.
We've got it. BVI, the wait is over. CTL's second annual Tool and Billows Expo is back with even more vendors and products. On Saturday, September 13th, over 20 building industry experts will be showcasing the latest in power tools, building solutions, and hurricane-ready innovations for your home and businesses. From foam building blocks to windows, doors, and a range of other innovative building products will be on display. Discover the latest power tools from top brands like Makita, Milwaukee, and Bosch. And yes, the Makita Clinic is back to service your working Makita tools. This expo isn't just for the pros. It's for everyone who is building, renovating, or doing a DIY project. Come meet and engage with our vendors and have your questions answered as you plan to build your next home. And because it's CTL, expect savings, fun activities, and lots of giveaways for the whole family all day long. This is one event you don't want to miss. It's free, it's exciting, and it's happening only at CTL Home Center Fish Bay on Saturday, September 13th. Follow us on social media and visit ctlbvi.com for more information. CTL Home Center, we've got it.
From January straight to December, anything on your calendar. CTL Home Center, we've got it.